Hello everyone! Welcome to Electrifying Economics. I'm Anisha, and in today's video we're going to be talking about types of economic systems. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. So an economic system describes the way in which an economy allocates its resources or makes decisions. Every economy has to make decisions on what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. And this is basically the basic economic problem. This concept I have explained in my previous video, so please go check it out. So there are three types of economies. One being the planned economy, two being the free market or the market economic system, three being mixed economies. Now let's get into the detail on how these economies work and what are their features. The planned economy. A planned economy is a type of economy in which the government makes all the key decisions and also allocates the resources in the economy. So basically, the government decides what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce in the economy. So the features of planned economy are as follows. As I said before, the production decisions on what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce is taken by the government. Hence, the resources are controlled by the government on behalf of the citizens. The features of planned economy. So, firstly, the government decides what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. Basically, the production decisions are made by the government. The wage differentials in the economy are minimal, so almost everyone in the economy gets equal amount of money. So it's not always literally the same, but there are just very little or few differences between the wage levels of each person. There is minimal engagement in free trade or international trade. The government of the planned economy does not initiate to trade between other countries. They plan to keep the economy closed. There are some advantages of the planned economy, so some of them are as follows. So firstly, the government provides all the necessities to its people, so therefore there's no one really living in poverty theoretically, and there is minimal wage differentials, so there's nothing like upper class and lower class, so everyone is treated equally and are equal. On the other hand, there are some disadvantages of the planned economy. So firstly, there is high amounts of corruption. Moreover, there is zero or no competition between the producers. Therefore, no producer or no producers would compete with each other to give the best quality resources to its consumers, and there is no competition because there are no profits given to the entrepreneurs. Also, workers face a lot of demotivation because they are not paid according to the skill level. So it's like the doctors are also paid similar levels, and also the carpenters or the plumbers are paid the same kind of level of money. So therefore, they don't have the incentive to work harder because they don't really get anything much in return. So therefore, workers are demotivated, hence the quality of goods and services are really low. There are some examples of planned economy out in the world, so two of them being really extreme, being North Korea and Cuba. Now let's move on to the market economic system. A market economic system is a type of system in which the allocation of resources, that is, what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce, is determined by the price mechanism. The price mechanism is basically the forces of demand and supply. Market system is also known as the free market. So the features of the free market or the market economic system are as follows. So there is no government intervention in making economic decisions, i.e. in what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. Next, resources are allocated based on the price levels of goods and services. So basically, if there is high price of a good or service, then it would mean that there's high supply of that good or service, because supply is attracted by high price. Similarly, if there's low price of a good or service, then there's high demand for the good or service. This is because the demand is attracted by lower price levels. The idea of demand and supply and how it functions and works completely is a completely different topic, which will be covered in other videos. So please stay tuned and subscribe to my channel. Another feature of a free market or a market economic system is that there is high competition in the market. So producers always compete with each other so that they are able to sell their products to the consumers, and the consumers also want the best quality goods and services at lower price levels. There are also some advantages and disadvantages of the free market. So some of them being as follows. Some of the advantages of the free market are there's high competition, therefore there are better quality goods and services provided to the consumers because firms compete with each other. Therefore every single firm works efficiently to cut their costs and therefore will provide higher quality of goods and services to the consumers. And also there is high levels of motivation. This will lead to high quality goods and services again produced because not all the workers are paid the same amount. Workers are paid based on the skill level they have. So it's like doctor will be paid higher compared to a plumber. On the other hand, there are some disadvantages of the free market. So them being as follows. So in a free market, people live in poverty. There are some people who live in poverty because there is no one to take care of them. Like in a planned economy, the government will provide almost all the goods and services. So there's no one really in poverty. But in a free market, there is no government intervention. So who will provide the goods and services to the people living in poverty? So for example, if a person is unemployed, usually governments pay the unemployment benefits. It is basically some money given to the people who are unemployed so that they are able to live. So some extreme examples of free market is like Hong Kong, and another example which is less of free market but still more towards the free market is Singapore, etc. Now let's move on to the mixed economic system. A mixed economic system is a type of system which consists of both planned economy and the free market. So mixed economic systems are free market plus planned economy. A mixed economic system is one which has resources that are allocated by both government and the price mechanism. As I told before, price mechanism is the forces of demand and supply. So this basically means that part of the allocation is done by government and part of the allocation is done by the free market. There are some advantages and disadvantages of mixed economic systems. So them being, one of the advantages of the mixed economy is that it best obtains both the economic systems. By this I mean to say that the government provides the necessities like food, water, shelter to the people, plus the private sector provides luxurious goods like holidays, spa, stuff like that. But on the other hand, there are some disadvantages of the mixed economy. So them being, it still does not demolish the idea that consumers need to pay taxes to the government, most of the time really high taxes. And another disadvantage of the mixed economic system is that consumers still have to pay higher prices because producers are always willing to sell on higher prices. It doesn't mean that there's always high prices, but there are still higher priced goods and services that needs to be paid. And I must say here that there is no economy which is in complete free market or complete planned economy, and also most of the economies are mixed economies, but the degree of the mixed economy, whether they are more towards planned or more towards free market, depends upon the economy. So that's it for today's video. I hope I was able to help you guys with understanding or getting better with this concept. If yes, please don't forget to hit the like button, share this video with your friends and family, and also don't forget to follow me on Instagram. And I hope to see you soon in my next video. Please keep supporting me and also leave your valuable comments down below on how my video was, and if you have any questions, please comment them down below. I will definitely try and help you guys. And that wraps it up. So please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also hit the bell icon right next to it so you'll be notified whenever a new video is posted. Thank you so much. See you soon in my next video. Until then, happy economics!